Hey guys, Arik is here, your Russian coach. First of all, thank you so much for coming here. You're great. It's not obvious that you dedicate your time to learning Russian. Now please open your article about Долгожители России, like long-lived people in Russia. If you don't have this article printed, if you're a new student here, please open the link below this video. But if you had a chance to print it, that's the best. And well done for you. Now again, самые знаменитые долгожители России или какие секреты долголетия были на Руси. So the most famous long-lived people of Russia, or which secrets of longevity were in Russia. Here's advanced real Russian for you, because our goal is to make you comprehend real Russian, non-adapted Russian. So I'm going to show you where we stopped the last time. Please find this picture. Get down below this picture and find this third paragraph from the picture. Starting with Alexander Pushkin. And for the new students, this article is about longevity in the Tsarist Russia. And we learned that many people even lived up to the age 120 years. And in the previous paragraph, they said that people practically didn't use any like chemical medicines or drugs. Yeah, they had their common folk methods of treating themselves while sick. And now we are starting from here. Александр Пушкин писал, что встретился с казаком, которому было 120 лет. Do you know this? First of all, встретился means had a meeting with. Встретился с. Had a meeting with. Встретил means met. So they are pretty much the same, but there is a little nuance there. Казак means Cossack. Которому было. Do you know? Было, that's the past tense of быть, obviously, to be in Russian. But you can use it to speaking about the age of the person. For example, этому мальчику было 5 лет. So it means this boy was 5 years old. So when you have было and then the age of the person, it means that the person was such and such age. So now you will comprehend it. Александр Пушкин писал, что встретился с казаком, которому было 120 лет. Alexander Pushkin wrote that he met a Cossack who was 120 years old. А Василии Кочеткове, его называли солдат 3 императоров, в XIX веке даже рассказывали в газетах и журналах. Он дожил до 107 лет и успел прослужить в армии 60 лет. So first of all, in English you wouldn't say it like that. But in Russian, you probably know, you can build kind of impersonal sentence, like they did something. So for example, называли means called, but called, like gave a name or a nickname. But this sentence doesn't tell us who gave this name. So его называли, called him. But in English we would say they called him. The same thing with рассказывали, told, because they're speaking here about a guy. Told in newspapers and magazines, right? В газетах и журналах. But there is no subject here, like who told. Who told? So, but in English we would just say like people told or they told. Yeah, but no subject here. Just for you to know. Дожил до, you can underline this expression, it means lived up to. So when they say он дожил до 107 лет, he lived up to 107 years. И успел прослужить в армии, so прослужить means serve. And успел means managed. Managed to serve. So now please see how it all works together here. О Василии Кочеткове, его называли солдат 3 императоров, в 19 веке даже рассказывали в газетах и журналах. Он дожил до 107 лет и успел прослужить в армии 60 лет. And about Vasily Kochetkov, they called him the soldiers of 3 emperors. In 19th century, they even told, meaning about this guy, they even told in newspapers and magazines. He lived up to 107 years and managed to serve in the army for 60 years. Now, please listen to this whole paragraph without translation, just reading, and you will surprise yourself with your comprehension. Александр Пушкин писал, что встретился с казаком, которому было 120 лет. А Василии Кочеткове, его называли солдат 3 императоров, в 19 веке даже рассказывали в газетах и журналах. Он дожил до 107 лет и успел прослужить в армии 60 лет. Next. Если посетить Александро-Невскую лавру и посмотреть на могилы, можно поразиться. Инок Авраам умер в возрасте 115 лет. Монах Патермуфий прожил 126 лет. Капитан Щигловский 108 лет. First of all, Alexandra-Nevskaya Lavra. So first of all, Lavra is a kind of a monastery, kind of significant monastery in the Orthodox tradition. So Alexandra-Nevskaya Lavra is located in St. Petersburg. Посетить means to visit. So если посетить, literally if to visit. But in English, it means if you visit. If to visit. Могилы means tombs, or graves. Можно поразиться. Поразиться means to be amazed or to be astonished. Because you have ся here, it means it's reflexive. It is something towards the person. So it means to be astonished or to get astonished. Inok means hermit. Inok, hermit, ascetic. Monach means monk. Kapitan, that's captain. The captain, the army rank. So now please see how it works together. Если посетить Александро-Невскую лавру и посмотреть на могилы, можно поразиться. Инок Авраам умер в возрасте 115 лет. Монах Патермуфий прожил 126 лет. Капитан Щигловский 108 лет. If to visit, that's wrong English, I know. If to visit Alexandra-Nevskaya Lavra, which is kind of a monastery, and to look at the graves, it is possible to get astonished. The ascetic Abraham died in the age of 115 years. The monk Patermufi lived 126 years. Captain Щигловский 108 years. Next. Когда в России праздновалось столетие Бородинской битвы, от лица императора Николая II были направлены приглашения 6 долгожителям. So, праздновалось means was celebrated. So again, you have here «се», which is like «ся». It's a reflexive one. So, was celebrated. Столетие means 100 years. Столетие. 100 лет, right? Столетие, like a century. От лица basically means from the person of, because лицо here doesn't mean face. It means the person. So, от лица императора Николая II, from the person of the Emperor Nicholas II, были направлены приглашения. Направлены, actually it's directed, but here it means sent. So, were sent. Приглашения, invitations. Шестерым долгожителям. Шестерым comes from шесть, so шестерым to the 6 long-lived people. Долгожители, you remember, long-living people. So, now let's see how it all works together. Когда в России праздновалось... okay, and битва means battle. When in Russia, когда в России праздновалось столетие Бородинской битвы, от лица императора Николая II были направлены приглашения шестерым долгожителям. When in Russia was celebrated 100 years of the Borodinsky battle, from the person of the Emperor Nicholas II were sent invitations to the 6 long-lived people. Now, Borodinskaya Bitva was a battle between Russian army and the French army of Napoleon in 1812. So we are talking here about 1912. And the emperor sent the invitations to the six long-lived people. Удивительно, но эти люди участвовали в Отечественной войне 1812 года. So this war was called Отечественная война, like the war of the fatherland, because Отечество means fatherland. So this war with Napoleon. So удивительно means it is surprisingly, но эти люди участвовали, participated, and the rest you will get. So, удивительно, но эти люди участвовали в Отечественной войне 1812 года. Surprisingly, but these people participated in the Fatherland War of 1812. Сохранилась уникальная фотография, сделанная в этот день. Сохранилась means remained. So, сохранилась уникальная фотография, сделанная в этот день. Remained a unique photograph made, or in English taken, on that day. В этот день. На ней можно увидеть Максима Пятаченкова, 120 лет, Петра Лаптева, 118 лет, Акима Винтонюка, 122 года, Степана Жука, 110 лет, Гордея Громова, 112 лет, и бабулю, 107 лет. So when they say на ней, it means on it, meaning the picture. So на ней можно увидеть, on it, it is possible to see. Then there are names, and there are the ages of the people. And babula, it's like babushka, like an old lady. So what are they saying? На ней можно увидеть Максима Пятаченкова, 120 лет. So on it, on the picture, it's possible to see Maxim Petachenkov, 120 years. Петра Лаптева, 118 лет. So the other guy, 118 years. Акима Винтонюка, 122 года. So the third guy, 122 years. Степана Жука, 110 лет, 110 years. Гордея Громова 112 лет, 112 years, и бабулю 107 лет, and the old lady 107 years. Все они сидят, хотя приветствовать императора следовало стоя. So приветствовать means to greet, and следовало means it was advisable. Стоя means standing. So, все они сидят, all of them are sitting. Хотя means even though, although, хотя. Хотя приветствовать императора следовало стоя. Even though to greet the emperor, it was advisable standing. Meaning, all of them are sitting, even though it was advisable to greet the emperor in a standing position. Но Николай отдал дань их возрасту и разрешил не вставать. So, отдал дань, it's an expression meaning kind of respected or took into account. So, took into account, that's even better. So, отдал дань, took into account. You might also translate that as to pay respect to something. So, но Николай отдал дань их возрасту, but Nicholas, like the Tsar, took into account their age и разрешил не вставать, and allowed not to stand up. Вставать. So, now please see this whole paragraph. Когда в России праздновалось столетие Бородинской битвы, от лица императора Николая II были направлены приглашения 6 долгожителям. Удивительно, но эти люди участвовали в Отечественной войне 1812 года. Сохранилась уникальная фотография, сделанная в тот день. На ней можно увидеть Максима Пятаченкова, 120 лет, Петра Лаптева, 118 лет, Акима Винтонюка, 122 года, Степана Жука, 110 лет, Гордея Громова, 112 лет, и бабулю, 107 лет. Все они сидят, хотя приветствовать императора следовало стоя. Но Николай отдал дань их возрасту и разрешил не вставать. And finally, they're saying that this article was written по материалам сайта Культурология. Культурология, culturology. По материалам, по means according to the materials of the site Culturology. Okay, guys, so thank you very much. We finished another article. And next time we're going to take another very interesting one. So please remain subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, like this video, and we'll see each other next time. Thank you so much.